Good morning. If it's morning when you're watching this, if not, good evening. I'm Diamond Faith, and this is this week's episode of A Woman's World. First, let me say I know I have not posted in a minute, and I apologize for that because I was not on my stuff. I've been, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I was stressed. Like, I was in a place where I felt like I was stuck. And I just felt so stuck. And I didn't really feel like doing a video. I had did a few of them and they didn't really edit well. So I still have those in the vault. But then in my personal life, I just felt really like in this one place that I could not get out of. And I was like, why am I going to do a video right now and I'm not where I want to be? So long story short, I quit my job. Because I literally felt my soul being sucked away from me every day I was there. And I'm not stupid. I didn't just like up and quit my job. I like eased out of it. I gave them my week's notice. I left on good terms and everything. But mentally, it was just not a good thing for me anymore. And for those of you that don't know, I worked in radiology for Johns Hopkins. And I know it's so many people and they're like, you left Johns Hopkins? And I'm like, yes. Like, I left Johns Hopkins. I had to because my mental health was important to me as well. And I mean, I know I got real shit to do. Like, I got bills to pay. I can't afford to be out here being stupid. And I know people like spend their whole lives trying to get into Hopkins. But I could not do it anymore. Like, my mental health at this point in my life, I'm 25, and it's really important to me that I'm not out here killing myself for a company that would not do the same for me, basically. Like, it is what it is. And then I also just didn't want to feel like I was putting so much effort into something and it wasn't being reciprocated in the way I felt it should. Like, bottom line is, I know my worth. And I feel like I was doing the same amount of work, if not more, than some of the other people that were there. And we getting paid the same thing. Like, and that's all fine and dandy because I knew what the pay was going in. But at the same time, COVID really opened up my eyes to how these companies feel about their employees. So, like, for those of you that don't know, Hopkins, when COVID hit, they cut our hours. And it was basically something they were like, hey, don't talk to upper level management about. They already signed off on it. They know what's going on. So they cut our hours. They told us we weren't getting raises for 2 years. Mind you, we're supposed to get yearly raises based off of our work ethic. And I feel like I was putting in mad work and trying to make a system work that was not working for me. And then when they did cut our hours, they basically told us we had to use our own PTO that we had already saved up to cover it. Or they were basically like, you can stay home without pay. And I was like, oh, so what you guys are saying in a nice way is fuck you. Like, that's honestly what they were saying. And I was just like, well, if it's fuck me, you know, I gotta start thinking about myself and where I want to be long term. And I know long term, I don't want to be working for somebody else. That's just, it doesn't appeal to me that that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I'm completely like putting my all into something and only staying where they want me to be, basically. Like, cause then they're not going to sit up there and be like, oh, you can be the next millionaire at Hopkins, or you can build generational wealth at Hopkins. That's not a thing. What you can do is collect a check for a certain amount of years, and then retire if you don't die trying to stay in there, because there are literally people that die trying to stay in Hopkins. I think we get attached to the name, honestly, because there's a certain level of respect, or it's just a certain way people look at you when you say, oh, I work for Hopkins. And honestly, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I know that Diamond is greater than any one company. I know that my life was greater than such a redundant schedule. Like, it was literally a day. And I'm not going to just nag at Hopkins because it's not just about them. It was about me. and where my soul was telling me I needed to be, because every day I was getting this voice in my head that was like, there's more out there, there's more out there. And the more I tried to like conform to this standard of working this 9 to 5 and building your life for what you wanted to be or what society tells you it's supposed to be, the more I felt my soul dying. Like, it was literally a day I was at my job saying the same thing over and over again, and out of nowhere I just started crying. Like, and if you know me, I do not like to cry, like, especially not in front of people. I usually cry in the shower, like not that y'all need to know that, but that's where I do the most crying. So for me to like just start crying at my job, like, not that anybody saw me because I was like kind of ducked off in the corner or whatever at my desk, like behind my computer, like, oh my gosh, but like literally the tears just were coming down my face, and I was just like, I'm going to die here if I don't make a change. And literally that's like what you do. You go on these jobs and people do get stuck in them. Not that that's anything wrong if that's where they see themselves, but I did not see myself there at 65. I did not see myself retiring from there. And yeah, I could work up and get some promotions, because honestly I did get a promotion like even within my first year there, and I'm sure I could have got another one, but I just didn't feel like that was where God wanted me to be anymore. And the voice kept speaking to me, so I had to listen to it. So anyway, I quit. And I feel so free. I feel so free. Like, it's a burden that was lifted off me, because for a long time I was saying I needed to do something else and figure out where I really wanted to be. And then it just kept becoming more and more evident. Like, there were certain people there that felt like they should just get paid to be there. And it's not that I didn't like anybody as a person. I loved everyone. I literally love everyone that I worked with on a personal level. But on a working level, it was just like, you know what? You're trying to be extra friendly and talk to people about their personal life so that you can get away with not doing the work. And I couldn't take that anymore either, because I'm very like, let's get the work done and then we can play. Like, I'm not really at work to make friends. If I do make friends, that's fine. But that's not what I'm there for. And I feel like at some point you kind of become like an outcast when they feel like you're just trying to do the work. Like, sis, we got patients waiting. Like, we can't sit here and talk to whoever we want to talk to and just laugh and giggle, and like, it's stuff that we got to do. Let's do that, and then we can do all of the extra stuff, which is fine. Like, as long as the work's getting done, I don't care about playing, because there's been jobs that I've been on there I definitely played, but my work was done. Like, the work that was in my name was done. I carried my weight. Couldn't nobody say that I didn't. And if they did, they was a hater and a liar. I did have a job where people tried to say I didn't carry my weight. They was haters. And that's just the end of that, because I know for a fact I did more work than they did. So I'm not even gonna get into that. Yo, it's a lot of stuff that I've been through. I'm not crazy. But anyway, let me show y'all what they gave me as parting gifts, because I love them. So like, I got this card, and yes, I did open them already, kinda. But in this card, they all wrote to me, and then they gave me this gift card, and I was like, that's lit. And then they gave me this card, and I was like, yes, they love me. And they was like, you don't have to leave. And I was like, I get what you're saying, but I do. Like, I got this bottle of wine that I'm just showing y'all the bag for representation. I opened this bottle already. I got, it's a whole bunch of cool stuff in this bag. They know me so well. I got this wine glass, and I'm not gonna take up too much time on this video. I'm gonna make a longer video on some other topics soon though, because I know I've been missing the action. But I got this really cute candle too, and it was just so sweet, because I was like, she thought about me and gave me this candle. Like, ooh, I don't want to break nothing. You know, I stole a few supplies. I got this mirror. I don't know if they were telling me I needed to look at myself, or maybe they were saying I need to look where I'm going. I don't know. I think this was really cool though, because I broke my mirror that was in my bathroom. It was like this, but it was pink. And then I got this as a parting gift, and I was like, you know what? The Lord knew. So everything happens the way it was meant to be. And now I work for this company called Chrome Solutions. It is a marketing company, and I'm still getting used to it. And it was scary for me because it was like making this change. Like, Andre, I've been at Hopkins for the last 3 years, and making this change was just not something I knew was going to happen so right away. I didn't know it was going to flow the way it did. But I'm really happy that I did decide that I needed more for myself. That's just the bottom line. I know I needed more for myself, so I'm taking the time to invest in myself and put in the work. And it is scary and it's stressful, but it's like, if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? Because before you know it, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be 40, and if I'm not where I want to be, then that's my fault, right? So, no, I didn't just leave one job with like nothing. The other job, it is commission based, so it's definitely a risk, but I was like, I'm willing to take the risk on myself because I know what I'm capable of, and what I'm not capable of, I will have to face that and put in the work to overcome it, basically. So I will tell you guys more. If you want to know more, like, comment, subscribe, let me know how you feeling. If you feel stuck or anything in your life, what are some things that we can put in place to start overcoming that as well? Because at the end of the day, we all see ourselves where we want to be, and we have to put ourselves in the place to get there. Like, we have to put ourselves on the path to get us where we're supposed to go. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to do it for us. Like, that's just what I've come to realize. And that's all for right now, but there will be more videos coming soon. So make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time because I gotta run in here and get my food. So have a great day. Bye.